Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to the next episode of Kerbal Space Program with me, Biffa. I've just literally launched a small test rocket and managed to get myself a whole load of records here of height and speed and escaping the atmosphere, and I'm gaining science and reputation and all sorts of things. We're not actually going into orbit, so we're going to go up and come down at some point. But I just thought we'd do a little test here and see if we can get this guy to go EVA and collect some data from some of these things that we've got here. Cannot disembark while off Kerbin's surface. Astronaut complex upgrade required. Okay, we can't do that, but we've done some tests. I'm just wondering whether if we reset the material bay and then we can observe the material bay. Here we go, we'll get some more science because we're out here in the middle of nowhere. We're getting higher and higher. We could do the same with these. Reset the goo canister. There we go. Observe the mystery goo. More science. Excellent. We shall recover that. And we could probably do another crew report. Yeah, we'll do this one here. We'll get more science for this one. We'll keep that data. Fantastic. Oh, more records. What's that one we've got there? Excellent. These stars are our reputation, by the way. I wasn't sure of those last time, but we're doing okay. That's fantastic. And we've managed to get ourselves up into orbit. There's Moon up there. Looks like a Death Star to me. What a great view of being in space. It's a great day to be an astronaut, Jebediah. Wouldn't you agree? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to land this craft, and then we're going to see about upgrading some things. Look at that view. That is fantastic. What did I click there? There we go. That is a fantastic view of Kerbal. Brilliant. Love it. Right. I'm going to land and I will see you in a few moments. Today we're going to try and see if we can have enough science to get the parts we need to go into orbit. So I'll be back with you. Oh, we're coming in hot. And you know what? I don't think I have a heat shield. Oh my goodness, this isn't going to be good. Oh my goodness. We lost the whole thing. I don't know what it is that's still making that noise, but there's nothing left. Oh, and I'm not sure we get all of that science either. I totally forgot about not having a heat shield because I haven't unlocked that yet. Oh no. What can I do? Well, I've got some more land speed records. Oh, here we go. Revert to launch, revert to vehicle assembly. There's no point doing that. Oh, we got all these achievements. Oh no, poor Jebediah. Let's go back to the space station. And let's see what's happened, whether we still gained some of the science. I hope we have. We've gained some at the expense of poor Jebediah. 34.4. Oh, man. And what did we need to upgrade so we could get our EVAs? Let's have a look. Astronaut complex upgrade required for EVA surface sample. 451,000. We don't have that amount of money. What do we get for these ones here? Tracking station upgrade required for flight planning. Okay, well, we'll look at that in a bit. Basic action groups, more parts. There's a lot of different upgrades we can do. Kerbals on EVA can place flags. Kerbals can perform EVAs. There we go. That's the one, isn't it? Yeah, we'll think about that one. Let's go and have a look at our contracts. We've got a whole load of contracts available. We've completed a load. We haven't done the orbit Kerbin. Unfortunately, we've lost. Let's have a look at our astronauts. We have one pilot left who's quite courageous, but not equally as stupid. Oh, poor Jebediah. And these are actually very expensive. 65,500. I don't think we'll go for one of those yet. We'll rely on Valentina Kerman to get us through what we need to do next. So let's decide. Let's take a look at some of the contracts that we've got. I don't think we want to start doing things like that yet. We can't take VIPs or tourists. A visual survey of Kerbin. We need to test our newly acquired capabilities with a focused survey of Kerbin. Take a crew report at the location below. A flight above 18,000 metres near. So that's flying off somewhere. I think we probably need a plane with that. Test the liquid fuel engine landed at Kerbin. Activate the part through the staging sequence and all tests. I think we could do that one. Let's do that one. Test a radial mount parachute in flight over Kerbin. What do we get for that? 3 science. We could go for those as well. I'm assuming that as we're testing this, they're going to give us the parts. So we could do that with the other engine, couldn't we? Or the Mark 16 parachute, we get 4 science for that. The Flea solid booster on a suborbital trajectory. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Well, we can do 2 at a time. Let's take this one, the Mark 16 parachute. And let's set something up that can help us with that. Right, here we have the BSA-2 Reliance. Let's just see if we can switch out some of these parts. So we want to take with us the, what was it, engine, the LT45 swivel, wasn't it? Yes, they're going to let us test that one. So let's plot that on there. There we go, get a nice delta V. And also the parachutes we want to test as well. So I'm thinking if we take that off and add, let's have a look. We don't actually have another nose cone, do we? Do we need to add another nose cone onto this? Or not? I don't think so. Let's find out where those parachutes are. Or is this the Mark... Oh, this is the Mark 16 parachute. It's the one we've got already. Oh, okay. Well, that's easy enough. We've only got to get to a certain height. 18,000 to 24,000 and then 200 miles an hour. Or 200 meters per second, I mean. 200 miles an hour wouldn't really do much, would it? We probably don't need all of this. But I'm not entirely sure exactly what we would need. Maybe we can just take a few of these off. Because we got to 18,000 quite easily, didn't we? Let's go with that. Let's add a new one of these on. That can move down here. So that's engine. And hopefully we can save some science this time. Who should we have as our crew? This is going to be quite an easy one, so I'm thinking we will take... Let's take a scientist. Because perhaps that will help us get more science. I don't know whether that's the case. We shall see. Okay, well, let's give this a go. Let's jump over to launch. So we want to get to at least 18,000 in height and at least 200 meters per second. I'm not going to go full throttle. Let's just go a little bit here. So we've got the rocket stage, we've got that stage, we've got that stage. Yep, so we've probably already completed one of the... There we go. Yep, we've done that one already. So that was just being on here, gave us that. So now we need to test the parachutes. Why is that not showing up on the list? Oh, there it is, further down. So we're on Kerbin, we need to do flying, altitude 18,000 meters, speed 200 meters per second. Okay. Achieve speed exceeding 230. Yeah. We'll kill ourselves if we do that. We don't have a heat shield, so we're not going to go that high, hopefully. Let's get to 18,000 and come down. We don't want to get into the upper atmosphere again. Goodness me. Okay, let's do a little bit of science while we're going up. I think we can do that. Get some stuff going. Yeah, let's put... Oh, we can't put the SAS thing on, so hopefully we do okay. Reserve mystery goo. Let's do that. Yeah, hopefully this continues going straight. Please don't cause any problems. It's rocking around a bit, isn't it? Hopefully it continues. I'm not... Oh, okay, let's slow down. Let's slow down. Let's slow down. Okay, let's just be careful. It's going to start tipping over. Let's try and level this thing out. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness, this is tricky. Oh, darn it. And we're getting so close as well. Let's try and... Oh. Try and level it up. No. We're still actually going up. So if I manage to keep doing that every time we face upwards, we might get to the 18,000. Yeah, we're going to make it. Let's turn that off. Let's get rid of that. Okay, and let's... Is it safe to fire our parachute? Sorry, Guy, you probably absolutely... Yeah, it is safe to deploy. Okay, so let's... We just want to wait until we're a tiny bit lower. There we go, let's... Nope, nope, wrong way. There we go. Stop spinning round. Sorry, Bob. That was probably... horrendous for you. Well, I'll tell you what, we may as well test the parachute. And the parachute isn't opening. What? Safe to deploy. Minimum pressure, altitude. Well, it says we've tested it already. Is there some reason why this won't open? Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. Now it's opening. Thank goodness for that. And the parachute was destroyed by aero forces and heat. Oh, you're kidding. So what's going to happen with all the blooming science that we've got? Yeah, let's transmit that. Cannot transmit data. So we're going to lose Bob Kerman, and we're going to lose all the science that we had as well. Well, something hit the floor. That was the rest of the rocket. Poor Bob. You can see his ends coming. And there he goes. Maybe we will give that a try again and fly a bit slower this time. I think that's possibly what happened. Do we get to keep Bob? Okay, I've reverted to launch and Bob is back. Thank goodness for that. We haven't lost Bob. Okay, we're going to keep the thrust a bit lower this time. Oh man, and see how we go. Okay, we've got everything we need. Got our contracts ready. We've done one. Let's head up. Let's see how we go. I should have put some antennas on so we could transmit some of this scientific data anyway, just in case. But there we go. Anyway, we'll wait until we get a bit higher and we'll do those tests and see how we go. What's this? We've completed a contract. Fantastic. Got some science and reputation. And let's see if we can do this without this thing spinning around all over the place. I don't know why it does it, because everything is nice and even on here. Whether that's just the way things go, I don't know. Like now already, it's tipping over and all sorts. Okay, let's observe some of these. Thank you, we'll take that. Let's observe this one. Thank you, we'll take that. Let's do a crew report. Thank you, we'll take that. Because Bob, you are going to survive this time, definitely. Let's go a little bit slower. We're still heading up. Maybe as well with the slower speed, that'll make it a bit easier to control. I think that's perhaps... yeah, it's not wiggling around as much, is it? So let's just take it a bit easier. Speed 200 to 5. I'm trying to look at that and read this. So let's just slow down, slow down, slow down. I think we're going to head up anyway. Oh, for goodness sake. Every time. There we go, we're up. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's wait until we've fallen a bit lower. Hopefully that was okay. Hopefully that was better. That wasn't too bad going, was it, Bob? Not as bad as last time. We're still heading up slowly, but we shall see. Okay, we've completed our parachute test. We now just need to let the thing out, which I'm hoping isn't going to be a problem at some point. And I can't... yeah, I can sort of turn him over. Not very easily. So I'm hoping that when it deploys, it's not going to cause a problem. Let's just wait until we get a bit lower. Oh man. Because we've hit the speeds, it's still risky to deploy. Bob's looking worried. Unsafe. As soon as it's safe, I'm just going to wait a little bit and then we're going to deploy it. Oh my goodness. Safe. Okay. Let's just see. We're going quite fast. Let's deploy. Okay, please, come on. We want Bob to survive this one. Okay, I think that was our rockets crashing. Is it going to open? I think it opens at 1,000, doesn't it? There we go. Oh, thank goodness for that. We've managed to keep Bob alive. Hooray! And keep all of our science as well. Whew. Okay, let's... Yay! Oh, physics. Oh, okay, let me just slow that down. I was speeding the game up there, but I won't as we're coming into land. I think we've done okay. There's our shadow, so it's coming in close. Yay for Bob. And we keep our science, which is the main thing. Yeah, look, he's so excited. There we go, back to normal speed. And it's a shame we can't... Can we do an EVA? Whoa, what happened there? Obviously that parachute... Why have I suddenly not got the parachute tests? What happened to it? It's like all the parachute tests have disappeared. Okay, we can take... Can we go EVA here and gather up the information? We can. So let's take the data from that. Let's take the data from that. Remove data. Oh, okay. Alright then. Well, it needs to be a scientist to be able to redo that again. That's fine. Then we can store the experiments in there. And we can do another crew report, I believe. Can you do another crew report? It's not letting me do another crew report. And he can't restore those, can he? What is he doing? Crew reports. Has he got to be boarded to be able to do that? Let's... Oh, yes, it's hard walking on land. Come on, climb. Grab. Board. There we go. Yep, we can do another crew report. That's what I was trying to do. So I'm not quite sure whether that thing just got destroyed then. And we've only ended up with the one test, even though we did the whole thing. I don't know. Anyway, let's recover all of that. See what we've got. Hopefully we've gained lots of science from that. So what have we got? 38 science altogether. Reports while flying, mystery goo, recovery of vessel. So we didn't get all the ones from the... Well, that was a bit of a bummer, wasn't it? I'm not quite sure what happened there. We get some funds back. He gets some XP and lots of reputation. 108. That's fantastic. So now, how are we for getting these? I want to get this one and this one. What does this one give us? One of these gives us a heat shield, which we're going to need. So that's 15 science. This one gives us some nice rockets. And this one as well gives us some extra nice rockets. So I think we're going to need to work on some more contracts to get our science. Well, we've got another couple of very simple tests I think we'll do. We've got an active contract. We've still got this test in the parachute, which I think we'll keep. We'll try that again. Yeah, we've got a deadline on it, but I don't know why that didn't work. But also we can test the Hammer solid fuel booster at launch site. We'll give that one a go. Yep, and I'll tell you what, I'll put a rocket together that can test those two, and we'll give that a quick go. Okay, this is what I've come up with. We've got the rocket that we need to test on the bottom, the parachute on the top. It actually could do with a heat shield on this. So let's jump out here and spend some of our science. Oop, that was a bit weird. Let's go into here. This one here, I believe, gives us the heat shield. We have enough science for that, so let's grab that and add a heat shield to this, and then we can give it a test. So if we remove, let's see, what I want to just change this, whoops, change this around a bit. Let's take that off. Let's add a heat shield to the bottom of that. Then we'll add that onto there. We don't want to bring that back with us. There we go. I think that should do. Let's give this a go. There we go, so we've already completed the Hammer solid fuel booster test. Let's see how high we can get this. I mean, we've got a pilot, so we can set our SAS on. We can't adjust the engine. It's just full blast and that's it. So let's see how high we can get. I mean, we can always cut the engine at some point. I should have put those recorders on so we got the extra information, because that is going to take us so fast. And I think if I cut the engines, you can't start them again. You can't even cut the engine, that is it. It just fires, it goes. Let's lose that. Oh, the science. Well, we lost the science bay. Let's observe the mystery goo. There we go. Let's take a crew report. Yep. Good, good. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so we need to wait until we're dropping down a bit and hopefully not going too fast before we let our parachute out. Let's see what happens. Well, we are going to be going so fast on the re-entry, I don't think we're going to be able to get this parachute. Yeah, I can't I can't launch it at the open it at the altitude that it wants. It's just going to destroy it. So never mind. We haven't fulfilled all the tests for that. We might be able to try that another time, perhaps. But let's at least get safely to the ground and get all that lovely science that we need. There we go. We get in there. We get in there. We should be safe to deploy that. There we go. And then at about 1,000, that will open up. Slow us right down. There we go. Lovely. Slow down, slow down. Brilliant. G-forces have dropped. Valentina's happy. We will get all of our science. Let's just speed that up a bit so we can get down. And we can spend that on more cool items that's going to help us get into orbit, which is fantastic. And there we go. Brilliant. And I thought while we're here, we'll take some reports. There we go. We'll take an EVA report. Fantastic. And then you can get back in. You're going to walk the way I want you to walk. Why can't you walk back that way? Oh, because I'm pressing entirely the wrong keys. There we go. And if you climb, fantastic. Get back in board, and then we can do another crew report. There we go. And we can't do the goo, we're not a scientist. So that's it, fantastic. So let's recover this vehicle and look at our science that we've got. And hopefully we're doing really well. Yeah, we've got tons of 42 science, fantastic. Lots of extra funds, that's what we want. And our crew member has got some experience, lots of reputation, that is really good. So you have a quick look in here. We can take that for 20. Stability, I'm not too worried about at the moment. I mean, I would like basic rocketry. Maybe I'll have a look at this and decide before next time, because it could be that we take a few more contracts, like testing some of these things, get some more science. We can open up a lot more before we go into orbit. I want to make sure we do it right, do it carefully. So we're going to end that episode there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to leave any tips in the comments below. I'm sure some of you guys are experts on Kerbal Space Program, a lot more than me. Dear, we're losing people as we go, but we've only lost one person so far, so that's good. And yes, don't forget, if there's a way of changing the names of these guys and girls here, let me know. I'd love to get some of you involved with the naming if I could. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe as well. I'm sure you'd enjoy the other stuff I do. You can see it on the side of the screen there. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.